Welcome to solverfy.
Hi, in this question, we are going to use some of the IUPAC naming system to name a few organic compounds. So let's get started with letter A. I am going to sketch these out slightly differently from what you see there. I am going to leave the hydrogens off because, quite honestly, they sometimes just get in the way when you're naming. So without the hydrogens and kind of expanding this first structure out a little bit, it looks like this. So remember, when naming, one of the first things we want to do is find the longest carbon chain. So our longest carbon chain, I'm just going to draw a line through them, are these 6 carbons. It's just the longest continuous chain. So it doesn't matter if it bends on paper, as long as I can draw a straight line through all these without, or a continuous line through all these without lifting my pen. That is my longest continuous chain. So there are 6 of those. So 6, of course, means hex. So I know there's going to be a hex somewhere in my name, or in the name here. We see a functional group attached here. This is a ketone. Since we see the double bond to the O there, this is a ketone, and it is coming off. Remember, we want to number our carbons from the end where this will be the lowest number. So it is coming off the 3rd carbon. So this is 3. 6 means hexa, or hexane, but we change the ane ending to one. So we have 3 hexanone, but we still need to name our 2 chloride groups coming off here. So one of them comes off the 4th carbon, one of them comes off the 5th carbon. So this is going to be, we need to give each one of them an address. So it's going to be 4, 5. And since there's 2 chlorines, we can use the prefix di. And then chloro. So 4, 5, dichloro, 3, hexanone. Whew, that would be the name for this. Let's go ahead and give that a little green circle for our answer. All right, let's move on to letter B. Recreating letter B is going to look like this. All right, looking at this one, let's find our longest chain, longest continuous chain. The longest continuous chain I can find here is 5 carbons. So that's a pentane. If it's just a hydrocarbon, it'd be a pentane. The prefix is penta. But what we see here, we don't see a ketone this time because it's not in the middle. We see an aldehyde. So this is going to be an aldehyde. And the name of aldehydes end with Al. So 5 carbons is pentane, but the ending is going to change to Al. So it's pentanal. All right, by writing pentanal, I've named the 5 carbon chain and the aldehyde group. So what I have left yet is a carbon coming off of here. So this looks like my 2nd carbon, and a carbon coming off of the 3rd carbon. So I have a 2,3 dimethyl. Each of those is a methyl group, since it's just 1 carbon. So this is going to be 2,3 dimethyl pentanal. I lost an N in my pentanal. I knew it looked weird for a minute. All right, so it is pentanal. Let's try to clean that up just a little bit. that looks a little bit better. All right, so 2,3-dimethyl pentanal. Let's go on to the final one here. Final one, we see a benzene ring. Coming off that benzene ring, we have a methyl group. And we also have an aldehyde again. Again, I'm not drawing in the hydrogens, but we have an aldehyde right here. We have a methyl group right here. And this is, of course, benzene here. So, putting this all together, if the aldehyde is coming off of carbon 1, then the methyl group is coming off of carbon 3. So we have 3 methyl. We need to name the benzene. So this is a benz aldehyde. Whew. So 3 methyl, benz aldehyde, naming each of our parts of that. And that would be final answer for that. Thank you for watching.